Hey YouTube. Okay. Before you ask, I am not sick. This is all allergies, and I've been sneezing. I've sneezed like a million times tonight. I've went through about half a box of Kleenex. So, if you see me drinking through this video a lot, it's because I found that if I'm and I'm not drinking alcohol. This is the soda because I'm out of water and I don't drink tap water here because our tap water is nasty. It tastes like pool water. Anyways, if I get raised, if I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, if I drink something for whatever reason, I don't know if like my head is positioned differently or what, but it gets rid of that tickly. I don't even have to drink anything. I just bring the cup into my mouth. I don't know. Get rid of that tickly feeling. So if I'm drinking a lot, it's because I'm not drinking a whole lot. I'm just sipping, but it's so I can get through this video without doing anything. But what this video is for is how I'm voting this year. And I'm not saying this is how you should vote. I'm not saying don't vote this way, vote this way. This is just my views and why I feel this way. So, yes. And like I said before, I apologize in advance for how many times I'm going to take a sip. If you can hear anything, it's my air purifier is like right next to me and I have it cranked up all the way, so I'm hoping that I forgot to take my allergy meds last night and that's why I'm like this. I've been like more than 24 hours without them. I took them earlier, but see, I don't know what it is. I can just put the glass up to my mouth and it takes that feeling away. I don't even gotta drink anything. It's weird. I don't know if it's like a psychological thing or what, but it works. And whenever I like press right here, my nose gets like tickly. Okay, anyways, because of my bipolar, ADD, ADHD, ODD, and learning disabilities, I'm very much there is a reason for this, I am very much a visual person. I'm not so good on auditory learning and whatnot. So whenever, sorry, trying to get those down. Oh, really? Whenever I want to remember something or if something's important, I color code it. Crayola. I love these. They didn't pay me to say that. I just thought I needed to say that. Okay, color coding. So that is what this is. You can't see a whole lot, but what you can see is colors and numbers down here. And this one would be numbered, but I didn't leave space for it. But this is what I'm taking with me to the polls in November. I'm sorry, I have to. Allergies suck. Okay, so this is what I'm taking with me to the polls. I already know what president I'm voting for. Obama has my vote. Romney is... Really? Come on, allergies. Let me get through this video. Romney is an idiot. He's a lying idiot, and I don't understand how anyone can vote for him. I honestly don't. I've read, or I've not read, but I've researched a lot of the stuff that he's for, what he's against, and everything he's against, I'm for. Chewing this ice is rude on camera. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know. I don't understand how anyone can vote for him. Specifically women. He's no. I don't understand it. Um. So, anyways, Obama has my vote. Now, on to um, propositions. I live in Michigan. There are 6 propositions on the ballot this year. Um, and for the most part, as you can see, I'm just about green or yes all across the board with an exception of one. And I will tell you this, but because number 1 is red, I'm saving it for last because it's a juicy one. Prop 2 is collective bargaining. Basically, what it is it protects Michigan families, giving workers the right to negotiate for fair wages and benefits. Um, I think they should have that right. Uh, it's basically for people who are in unions. Um, it gives them their right to strike if they want. It gives, I mean, granted, what happened in Chicago was crappy. It shouldn't take a city 10 months to negotiate. It did, and it's unfortunate it did. I don't think it should have taken them 10 months. I think they should have, like, sat down and said, hey, look, we need to figure this shit out. But, whatever. They had that right. I think they should have that right. I think it shouldn't have taken them that long, but I think they should have that right. And that's why I'm voting yes for Proposition 2. I'm sorry, 2. Number 3 is the 25 by 25 renewable energy prop. Let's see. I wrote down very vaguely. Um, Proposition 3 is it requires electric utilities to provide at least 25% of retail sales from renewable energy by 2025. I looked on this and I could not find anywhere on there, at least not that I could see, what they would do otherwise if this was not voted yes. Um, we need renewable energy. We are slowly killing this planet. I've never been like a tree hugger per se, but I think we need renewable energy. So that is why I'm voting yes for Prop 3. Number 4, I think this one is really important. I'm not sure what the name of it is, so I didn't write it down. Oh, sorry, I'm getting cold. I'm right in the, like, getting slammed by my um, air purifier fan, and it's now warm. It's cold. Um. Anyways, Prop 4, it's collective bargaining for in-home care workers, requiring training and creating a registry for those people who are hired. I think that's incredibly important. Why should people have to blindly let people into their home? Um, I'm. I mean, training is. I mean, for the most part, whatever company you work for, they're going to train you. They're not just going to throw you in. But the registry thing, I think that is incredibly important. Um, let's see. So I'm voting yes for Proposition 4, and then 5 is, and I think this is just like a no-brainer why this is on the ballot. I don't understand. I thought this is how we voted anyways. But it is, it requires a 2 to 3 majority vote of state house for taxes and taxation. I'm not real big in politics. I don't ever really look into anything until about 2-3 months prior to having to vote for something. I don't follow politics any other time. So I thought everything was a majority vote. Apparently it's not. So, that's why I voted yes, because, I mean, hello. I think majority should rule for anything. As far as voting is concerned. Number 6 is, and some of you may have heard of this one. It's very popularly called, well, I'm not sure what it's called actually, because I didn't write down the right thing. Alright. Should the people of Michigan have a voice in how public money is spent on international crossings? Our jackass of a governor, Rick Schneider, is a jackass. He wants to build a bridge or a tunnel from Michigan to Canada. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Michigan at all, or not familiar with Canada, the areas of Canada that are near Michigan or across the water from Michigan, or Great Lakes, we have 2 bridges to Canada already. Why do we need a third? Actually, I almost want to say we have 3. I don't go up into the UP much, our Upper Peninsula. In fact, very rarely do I go up into our UP. But we have one in Detroit, and we have one in Port Huron, which is basically, there we go, okay. This is Michigan, alright? We have a bridge down here, and we've got a bridge right here, going over to Canada, okay? The UP is up here, and I'm pretty sure there's probably a small bridge up here by Sault Ste. Marie, alright, which is, I'm trying to think, because I'm looking at this completely backwards from you guys. It's over here, okay? That's where Sault Ste. Marie is. It's up, way up here. We don't need a third bridge, or a fourth, or we don't need another bridge. We don't. Snyder has told us, the people of Michigan, that Canada is going to pay for this bridge. Canada's not going to pay for this bridge. There's been clips of Canada and Canada representatives, and I'm not sure what their government is considered, but state reps, I'm not sure, but they have said point blank, and it is on video, they are not paying for this bridge. Governor Snyder claims this is a free bridge. This is not a free bridge. Michigan is one of the poorest states in the United States. We can't afford a bridge. We don't need a bridge. If Canada was paying for it, okay, fine. Whatever. Canada's not going to pay for it. Okay? We don't need a bridge. We already take in some of Canada's trash, which I'm still baffled by that one. But, yeah, they truck their garbage, their shit, to us. Makes a whole lot of sense, huh? Anyways, why build another bridge? Yeah, so that's why I'm voting yes, which states that we have a say on how our money is spent. on international crossings, which would basically put a stopper on Jackass Snyder's um, bridge. He's a lot like Romney. I hate him. I don't like Romney either. Okay, this last one, which is actually Proposition 1. Okay. And as you can see, green all across, hello, all across, there we go, the board, okay? Proposition 1 allows for the expansion of powers for EMs. EMs are emergency managers. Basically, if a city, town, village, what have you, is in a financial crisis, the governor, Snyder, has the legal ability to remove a government elected official from office. And in that government official's place, put an emergency manager who says where and what things money is spent for a particular municipal or city, whatever. Okay. Basically, it would take away the people who we vote for, and he would choose who would be put in there. That's a dictatorship. No! It's not right. Snyder is so for this. He says it's going to help us. No, it's not going to help us. The United States was built on democracy. This is already in place. Okay? I live... There we go. No, that's right. First time. I live... Okay, about here-ish. Okay? In Michigan. I am 3 miles west of Flint. If you don't know what Flint is, Google it. You will get an eyeful. Flint has an emergency manager right now. I don't agree with this proposition at all, and it's already in effect. We're trying to get it repealed. Basically, we're trying to get it wiped out. We don't want it. Why? I just lost my cleaning says why it was elected in the first place? I don't understand it. I'm sorry, my eyes are itching now. My nose not so much, but now it's getting to my eyes. Yeah. We don't need a dictatorship. We don't need, it would kind of be like, alright, let's put it this way, it would kind of like, be like someone, if there was someone, we'll say God, just for the sake of there's no one higher up than the president in the United States, and I'm not a religious person, I'm just using it as a metaphor. It's kind of like God basically being able to take Obama, taking him out of office, and throwing whoever else he wants in there. No. Obama's a good analogy. Bush screwed this country up. Okay? It took him 8 years to screw this country up. It's gonna take 8 years for Obama to clean up Bush's mess. Okay? A lot of people say, oh, Obama's not doing a good job and he's making it worse. You cannot have a big, giant party and hope to clean it up in 4 minutes. Okay? It takes time to clean crap that Bush did up. We gotta give Obama 4 more years. We gotta let him get it cleaned up. He is cleaning it up. He is slowly cleaning it up. Yes, it's slowly, but you know what? Rome wasn't built in a day. So, yeah. That's why prop number 1 is an evil, evil proposition. We don't need dictators. This is not a word I can't think of the name of. Ugh, I hate when that happens. I know. You're all yelling it at me. The word escapes me. And the only word I can think of is conspiracy. So, communists. I can't think of it. It's that. We're not a communist country, not a communist state. Okay? So, we don't need a dictator. So that's why number 1 is red. Big letters. Dictatorship. No, you can't read the other stuff. I can. Most people can't read my writing, but okay. So yeah, pretty much green across the board, with an exception of number 1. So, I'm not looking, like I said before, I'm not looking to argue with anyone. The way you vote is the way you vote. If you vote for a Romney, I don't understand why, but, I mean, it's a free country. You can vote for whoever you want. This is just me telling you what I plan on voting for. So, tell me. Who are you voting for? What are you voting for? Why are you voting for it? Yeah. So, who, what, and why. We already know when. Bye.